Hi, Amy Area, Program Design Coordinator for Young American Center for Financial Education. This video is brought to you by Great West Great Teachers, a program of Great West Financial. I get to work with parents all the time, and I have questions all the time about how to talk with their kids about money, or how to do allowances, or how to set up a bank account. So I'm going to talk with you about the 3 top questions I get all the time. The first is, how do I know my kid's spending or saving behavior? So every child is unique, and as parents you all know that, but making sure you understand where they're coming from and their own personality is really key in making sure they make sound financial decisions. So do a few things. Ask them if they'd rather save their money or spend their money, and that sounds like a simple question, but finding that out about them and their personality could really help them know how to be better financial planners and better budgeters when they get older. So sometimes they're savers. If they're a saver, help them set small savings goals and celebrate them and make them buy something small. If they're spenders, maybe have a larger savings goal and allow them to have a little bit more time to get there, and help them process the decision to not spend and to save every time they're faced with that spending choice. The second question I get all the time is, should I do an allowance with kids? This is such a huge question, and something that we'll talk about in the fall at our parent classes. We'll have one for allowances for kids 11 and under and one for 12 and up. So look for those dates in the fall. But allowance is something that can be a positive thing for kids if they're done correctly. So making sure that they're consistent, that they're thorough, that you have conversations about allowances, and that you set ground rules up front so the kids know what to expect and they know what to plan going forward if they get an allowance. So allowances are good. They're not for every family. There's lots of other ways to talk about money besides having an allowance. Just make sure you process it before you begin that journey of giving an allowance. The third question is, should I let my child make money mistakes? Absolutely. The thing about learning sometimes is that we have to learn through our own experience. And while we give the kids the tools to be successful, we have to make sure they're also using those tools. So sometimes that might mean making mistakes. Obviously, each family is going to be unique, and there are going to be ways that you want to make sure you protect your kids in certain ways. But sometimes allowing those mistakes to happen can be the best process and the best thing for the kids to see how to change their behavior and to make better decisions. So those are the 3 top questions that we have and all the time. If you have any more questions, please submit them to us. We're happy to help and happily provide resources for you and your family as you go on the financial journey. Thanks.